Have you ever pondered what the ancient Egyptians truly believed in? The religion of ancient Egypt, like a grand, intricate tapestry, was woven with threads of mythology, rituals, and a profound belief in the afterlife. An integral part of their society, it influenced their architecture, their art, their day-to-day lives, and even their understanding of the universe. Their beliefs weren't merely confined to the realms of the supernatural. Rather, they were deeply embedded in the natural world around them. The sun, the river Nile, the desert, all bore significance and echoed the divine for the Egyptians. From the powerful sun god Ra to the mysterious Isis, goddess of magic and fertility, the Egyptians worshipped a pantheon of deities that were as diverse as they were many. Each god and goddess played a unique role, shaping the world as the Egyptians knew it. Prepare yourself to uncover the enigmatic world of their captivating mythology, elaborate rituals, and unique religious practices. To fully grasp the belief system of the Egyptians, one must first delve into their vast pantheon of gods and goddesses. Rich and diverse, the Egyptian pantheon was a complex system of deities, each possessing unique attributes and domains. From the life-giving sun god Ra, who sailed across the sky each day in a boat, to the moon god Khonsu, guardian of the night, the Egyptians revered a multitude of celestial deities. They saw their world as an intricate interplay of divine forces, with each god and goddess playing a pivotal role in the natural and supernatural realms. Beneath the celestial sphere, the earth was the realm of gods like Geb, the earth god, and goddesses like Isis, the mother goddess. Isis was known for her magical powers and was revered as the goddess of motherhood, fertility, and protection. Her husband Osiris, the god of the underworld and judge of the dead, ruled over the realm of the afterlife. The ancient Egyptians also worshipped a host of animal-headed gods, each embodying traits associated with their respective animals. Anubis, the jackal-headed god, was the guardian of tombs and the conductor of souls, while Thoth, the ibis-headed god, was the divine scribe and arbitrator of divine justice. The Nile River, the lifeblood of Egypt, was personified by the god Hapi. He was worshipped for his role in the annual flooding of the Nile, which enriched the soil and allowed crops to flourish. Each deity was part of a vast divine network, all working together to maintain balance and order, a concept the Egyptians called Ma'at. Ma'at was not just a goddess, but also a principle, a cosmic force that bound all things together, from the motion of the stars to the changing of the seasons to the moral and ethical codes of society. These deities, each with their unique powers and domains, were deeply intertwined with the everyday life of the Egyptians. Their gods and goddesses were not distant beings, but active participants in their world, influencing everything from the rise of the Nile to the outcome of battles, from the success of the harvest to the journeys of the afterlife. Rituals and ceremonies were at the heart of ancient Egyptian religion. These practices were as diverse as they were fascinating, encompassing everything from daily offerings to grand celebrations in honor of the gods. The Egyptians believed that their deities had human-like needs and desires. To ensure the gods' favor, they performed daily rituals, offering food, drink, and incense to statues of the gods in temples, homes, and even tombs. These offerings were believed to nourish the gods' Ka, or spirit, maintaining their strength and goodwill. But these rituals weren't just about offerings, they also included prayers, hymns, and magical spells, often inscribed on temple walls or papyrus scrolls. These utterances were believed to invoke divine protection, blessings, and guidance, bridging the gap between the earthly and the divine. While daily rituals were performed by priests and individuals, larger ceremonies often involved the entire community. The grandest of these were the temple festivals, where the gods' statues were paraded in sacred barks, and the people celebrated with feasting, music, and dancing. These festivals were not just religious events, but also significant social gatherings, strengthening communal ties and reinforcing social order. Rituals also played a vital role in the Egyptians' interactions with their deceased loved ones. They believed that the spirits of the dead could influence the living world, and so they performed rituals to honor and appease them. These included offering food and drink, reciting prayers, and even hosting feasts at the tombs on special occasions. These rituals were not just religious obligations, but also a way of life, deeply ingrained in the social fabric of the civilization. They served not only to connect the Egyptians with their gods and the afterlife, but also to reinforce their sense of community, their values, and their understanding of the world. In this way, the rituals and ceremonies of ancient Egyptian religion were more than just practices. They were a celebration of life, death, and the divine. Now let's venture into the intriguing domain of their unique burial practices. The Egyptians held a profound belief in the afterlife, a belief that was intricately woven into their burial customs and practices. For them, death was not a cessation, but a continuation of life, albeit in another realm. Their burial practices were a testament to this belief, with the mummification process standing as a striking example. The Egyptians believed that for the soul to live on in the afterlife, the body had to be preserved. This led to the development of mummification, a complex process that involved the careful removal of organs, the drying of the body, and its wrapping in linen bandages. But the journey to the afterlife wasn't a simple one. It was believed to be filled with obstacles and challenges. To help the deceased navigate this journey, they were buried with various items they might need, from food and clothing to tools and weapons. One of the most significant of these items was the Book of the Dead. The Book of the Dead, contrary to its somewhat ominous name, was a guidebook for the afterlife. It was a collection of spells, prayers, and instructions designed to help the deceased navigate the trials of the afterlife and reach the field of reeds, a paradise-like realm where they could live eternally. The concept of the afterlife was not just a hopeful notion for the Egyptians. It was a vibrant, tangible reality. This belief influenced their everyday lives, their rituals, and of course, their burial practices. Death, for the Egyptians, was not an end, but a transition to another life, just as vibrant and full. To honor their gods and connect with the divine, the Egyptians built awe-inspiring temples. These architectural marvels were painstakingly designed and built to house the statues of their gods and goddesses. Each temple was dedicated to a specific god or goddess, and their priests and priestesses were responsible for the daily rituals and offerings. But the temples were not just homes for the gods. They served as the epicenter of religious and social life in ancient Egypt. The temple grounds were often bustling with activity, as they hosted a range of festivals and ceremonies throughout the year. These events brought the community together, fostering a sense of unity and shared beliefs. The grandeur of these temples was not just for show. The intricate carvings and hieroglyphs adorning their walls told stories of the gods, their myths, and their interactions with mankind. These narratives played a crucial role in preserving and transmitting the religious beliefs and cultural heritage of the ancient Egyptians. The temples were also places of learning. The priestly class served as educators, teaching the younger generation about the religion, the gods, their myths, and the rituals. This ensured the continuation and preservation of their religious practices and belief system. These temples were more than just places of worship. They were the heart of the community. They served as a bridge between the mortal world and the divine, allowing the ancient Egyptians to connect with their gods in a tangible and meaningful way. The influence of ancient Egyptian religion transcends time, leaving an indelible mark on our modern world. This is not just a story of the past, but a tale that intertwines itself with the fabric of our present and future. The symbols, the gods, the rituals of ancient Egypt have become an integral part of our global cultural heritage. Look around and you will see the impact of ancient Egyptian religion in our arts, our fashion, and our popular culture. The iconic Eye of Horus, often seen in jewelry and tattoos, represents protection, royal power, and good health. The Ankh, known as the Key of Life, has been adopted by various cultures as a symbol of life and immortality. In fashion, the allure of the pharaohs and their gods has inspired designers to create collections that echo the grandeur and mystique of ancient Egypt. From the catwalks of Paris to the streets of New York, the influence of this ancient civilization is undeniable. And let's not forget our popular culture. Who hasn't been fascinated by the mummy's curse or the exploits of the adventurous archaeologists in blockbuster movies and novels? These stories, while entertaining, also spark an interest in the rich history and religion of ancient Egypt. Even today, Egypt's ancient religion continues to captivate and intrigue us. Its legacy is a testament to the enduring power of belief and the human fascination with the mysteries of the universe. So there you have it, the enthralling world of ancient Egyptian religion. From the vast pantheon of gods that influenced every aspect of life, to the intricate rituals and ceremonies, the unique burial practices and belief in an enchanting afterlife, and the awe-inspiring temples that served as divine connectors. Its lasting impact still resonates in our modern world, captivating and intriguing us. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this journey into the past.